YouTube channel, #MovieBae. I am MovieBae, and in this video, I'm going to be recapping and reviewing episode 4 of Baddies West. But before I get too into it, though, I would like for y'all to drop down and hit the subscribe button. Thank you. Because here on MovieBae, I do reviews, reactions, and commentary to movies and television. And if that's the type of content that you like, you might as well hit the subscribe button to stick around. If you find yourself enjoying my commentary along the way, don't be afraid to give me a thumbs up and or drop a comment down below. It really helps your girl out with the algorithm. It's Black History Month. Support Black business, okay? Now, with the topic in the content area of this episode, I am going to give you a trigger warning, like the fucking show should have done, okay? Give you a warning. It is about SA, so I have to use those acronyms. Y'all know what the show is about if you watched it, okay? It's forceful touching in an unwanted manner, all right? Now, if you disagree with anything I say in this video, I would rather you give me a thumbs down versus leave a comment, because all ignorant comments will be deleted. I don't play when it comes to this subject matter. Okay, and I honestly wasn't even going to record this video, but after reading all the comments on Zeus's video clips and on BGCT video clips, and even on some other subscribers, not other subscribers, but other YouTube channels comment section, it's a lot of ignorance about this topic that's out there, and I feel like it's my duty to educate the ignorant because, like, ignorance is bliss and reality is harsh. But I'm here to give you that real spill because a lot of females don't know their rights. So that's why I felt obligated to record this video. So anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So the episode starts off with Natalie and Tommy taking the PJ, the private jet, to Vegas. Now, Natalie is talking about how all the girls are going to be upset that they're taking a private jet. And Tommy is like, bitch, so? No, but for real, like, bitch, so? And Tommy mentioned something that's really, like, important. Like, she talks about how Natalie is not on the same of those girls' levels, and she doesn't like how the girls, the cast members, I'm presuming from last season, treat Natalie like she is a cast member, and she's not. She is EP, and it's not giving boss bitch on Natalie's end, because when you are the boss, when you are a leader, respect is given, and if respect isn't given, then consequences are issued. Now, I don't know if that's on something that's wrong on Natalie's end, or Plumber Lumel is not, like, letting these consequences take effect. But I feel like every time the girls disrespect Natalie, their boss, even though she's a cast member, it should be some type of stifling to maybe their paycheck. Maybe if I want to kick you off a show like Shawnee O'Neal, I should be able to kick you off a show. It's not the fact that you shouldn't be able to voice your opinion to the EP because she's the EP, but putting your hands on me, that's a different story. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with Tommy 100%. You're not on these girls' levels, and you really need to stop letting them treat you like you are. Even though Tommy and Natalie are taking the private jet, the other cast members minus Stunna and Cat, they are taking the tour bus to Vegas. Now, this tour bus is nice. They do have the beds in there, and that's good because it is a 3-hour ride, especially for Rolly, who has stitches put in her ass, and she wants to lay down for the entire trip. Note that. Rolly is laying down for the entire trip. The girls start playing drinking games like Never Have I Ever. They start looking and comparing each other's bodies. I found out that Lo London's breasts are fake, and my face is like rock. Like, super surprised. Lo had big breasts ever since her season on Bad Girls Club. So I just thought that they were real, and I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. I was a little bit heartbroken when I found out they were fake. But, you know, as long as they look good, that's what matters. So this is followed up by dancing and twerking on one another. And then we have the tattoos. So we all know that Razer is one tatted up shawty. And apparently Scotty is a tattoo enthusiastic, okay? So she is inquiring about Razer's tattoos. And Razer is gladly obliging, telling her about the tattoos. However, Scotty is getting really handsy. She's touching on Razer's breast. She's touching on her arms. She's touching on her thighs and eventually her butt. And it's like, Razer says, look, Scotty, you told me you weren't gay, but how you touching on me is given that you gonna have to pay me. And Scotty's just like, oh, I'm just trying to see the tattoos. I'm just trying to see the tattoos. And that's when Razor's like, then just say that. There's no need for you to touch on me. Now, here are my thoughts. I do not believe Scotty was intentionally trying to violate Razer. However, the moment Razer said, "Stop touching me," that means stop. Period. Both ladies are drunk. Agreed. But I don't like how everybody in this episode, everybody in the comments is only mentioning how Razer is drunk and belligerent, how Razer can't hold her liquor. Let's talk about how Scotty can't hold her liquor. So yeah, let's talk about how Scotty can't hold her liquor. Why when you get drunk, you get all touchy-feely? Huh? That means you can't control how you act when you on the liquor. Especially when somebody says to stop touching them. You can't read her facial expressions. You can't read her body language. She's not into it. That's because the alcohol is influencing you to do other things. So let's talk about how Scotty can't control her alcohol. Scotty had been touching on Razer way before she even inquired about a tattoo. Like, you don't know this girl at the end of the day. Why are you so comfortable touching all on her body? I know what some people are going to say. She was all on rock. She was all doing this to rock. Keyword. She, Razer, was doing it to rock. Scotty was violating Razer. What Razer did with rock was voluntary. Razer did those actions. The moment somebody does something to you that you do not want, that is a violation. And especially in the areas that she was touching, that is a sexual violation. I don't understand what people don't understand about that. Just because I'm drunk does not give someone the consent to touch me. Just because I'm dancing with other people doesn't mean I want to dance with you. Just because I let Lo touch my breast doesn't mean I want you, Scotty, to touch my breast. The same people who are blaming Razer, oh, well, she was doing this, oh, well, she was doing that, it's the same people that would blame our victim for being grape juiced. Well, she was drunk. Well, she was twerking. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I pull my pants down. The moment when I change my mind and say no, stop, don't, that means that other person needs to stop and don't. And that's why I feel like I had to do this video, because a lot of people don't understand consent. It doesn't matter what I'm doing that led up to wherever we are at this point. The moment I say stop, that means stop. Just because I'm letting another person do it doesn't mean I gave you the consent to do it. And y'all really need to wrap y'all brain around that. Because that's how so many women, and especially the audience for this type of show, LGBTQ members and women, are violated, SA, so much. And half the time we don't even know it because you don't know your rights. Y'all need to know your rights. You are never blaming the victim in a situation. So I'm 100% Team Razer. And to be honest, all Scotty had to do was apologize. A real bitch, a real baddie in this situation would have been like, whoa, I apologize. I did not mean to touch you like that. I did not mean to violate you like that. Instead of gaslighting Razer and saying, I didn't touch you. I didn't touch you. Oh, and then it switched to, I was just trying to see the tattoo. I was just trying to move and see the tattoo. Oh, but you just said you didn't touch me. So now you're admitting that you touched me. And for all the other people, Rolly, Biggie, later on DJ Sky, saying, oh, Razor's crazy. Oh, Scotty didn't violate her. Scotty's not the type of person to just grope on people. It don't matter what Scotty seems to be like. It's what Scotty did in that moment. And you cannot tell a victim when they should feel victimized. You cannot tell a victim that they are crazy. If I feel violated, bitch, I'm violated. It's not up for anybody else's opinion on what happened to me. And I really lost a lot of respect for every bitch on that casting when they tried to make it seem like Razer was the one doing the most. Was she over the top? Duh, she was drunk. But that does not negate her feelings of feeling violated. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get through the rest of this review. So basically, Razer swings on Scotty. Scotty swings back. They're trying to fight on this narrow-ass bus. I couldn't really tell if any licks were landing at that point. But the girls eventually get to the house. Tommy brings up the fact that Natalie and herself took the private jet, but nobody really cared except Biggie, because Biggie always got to insert herself into somebody's conversation. So Biggie also pointed out how she didn't want to be on the bus with all the fighting. And then, of course, Natalie was like, well, what happened? Lo says it's Razor's story to tell. So Razer says how she feels that Scotty violated her. I said what I said. Now run up. Run up. That's what she said the whole episode. Her catchphrase for this episode was run up. Last week it was get your lick back. So Razer is the catchphrase queen for this season. Eventually the girls, they fight again. Like I stated, I couldn't tell who was getting licks in because I think Scotty is so tall and Razer is so much shorter and security overpowers Razer, so I couldn't even see if hits were landing. But according to Natalie, Scotty did her big one. Nothing else happened this entire episode. Razer is mad, running around the house trying to get Scotty to fight her again. And everybody, all the while, is invalidating her feelings, which was really, really pissing me off the entire episode. You have the girls in the room talking about what happened, and Scotty still gaslighting. I didn't do this. I didn't touch her. I didn't do this. And now DJ Sky, even though DJ Sky in her confessional admitted that she could read Razor's face, how Razer was annoyed and agitated that Scotty kept touching her. Now DJ Sky is singing a whole different tune. You know what I'm saying? And all the while, Scotty, it doesn't matter what your intentions were. That is how you made her feel. And I was just sick of all these women invalidating her feelings. Because if Scotty was a man and did what she did to Razer, it would be not a doubt in anybody's mind that he was SAing her, that he was being aggressive, that he was being sexual, too handsy. But because it's a woman, everybody is, oh, it's not a big deal. She's overreacting. Da, da, da. No, it goes both ways. Tommy comes in to check on Razer, and I like Tommy in this instance because she was telling Razer, I know you want to fight, but I need you to think business mind you. What does the business side of you want to do versus the I'm mad side want to do? Instead of what the childish version of you wants to do, what does the businesswoman want to do? Does the businesswoman want to talk it out, or does she want to fight? So I like the fact that Tommy was really trying to put everything into perspective with Razer. Like, you're grown, you're mature, you're a businesswoman, you have multiple businesses. You don't need to be on the show showing your ass. So I did like Tommy trying to calm her down in that instance, using that verbiage. Everybody comes outside. Razer and Scotty try to talk it out. Scotty is still saying that she did not touch Razer instead of just apologizing for making her feel violated. So, of course, Razer is still mad and she wants to fight again. They fight again and nothing is resolved. That's the end of the episode. Thank y'all so much for tuning into my YouTube channel. Be sure you hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed my commentary. Leave a comment down below. What were your thoughts on this episode? Like I stated in my intro, if there are any negative, ignorant comments towards me, towards Razer, towards the subject matter, it will be deleted. Like, we not playing those dumb games. We not doing that. That's not what we doing. But aside from that, please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Stay tuned for weekly reviews over Baddies West and all the other content I drop when I drop it. If you're new to my channel, go ahead, browse my shit, binge my shit. I promise you want to fuck with me long term. I promise you.